Okay, Dr. Metters here. The next assignment we're going to be discussing is going to be 6- where is it in the book? 6-3 and 6-4. Now this is what we call Mac's Coffee House. And what it is Mac owns Coffee House, and the pseudocode is in 6.3, and the real code that you're going to do is in 6.4. And Mac's job is to come up with a questionnaire, so to speak, and we want to find out the categories are morning, afternoon, and evening, and so you want to write a program to ask for the card category, morning, afternoon, or evening, and for a batch of cards entered, and then tally them, add them up, okay? Display the totals. So the pseudocode looks somewhat like this. Pseudocode looks something like this. All right, so you got your declarations. You've got a loop going on here. That's the while card catalog does not equal to Q for quit. Q is going to be the conditional trigger that we use to get out of this loop. So you want to loop through here. So display Mac's Coffee, survey tabulation, display. This is pseudocode now, so you know how you got to convert that to the document.write statements. All right, so enter the categories: M for morning, A for evening, M for morning, A for afternoon, E for evening, and Q to quit. So you're going to get the card category. All right. Then while the category is not equal to Q, let's say it's equal to M, that's not Q, then it's going to display the number of cards in this batch. And then here's the if statement logic that says, all right, if they type in an M, that means they want morning, then you're going to have to do a morning accumulator total. That's morning total, which was set to 0 in the first place, initialized, is equal to the morning total plus number of cards. Well, if they enter in an M, all right, and the number of cards, the first time is going to be 0 plus the number of cards, let's say is 3. So 0 for the old value of morning total plus 3 is going to be 3. So the new value of morning total is 3. It's going to do the same thing for count afternoon total and evening total, and then it's going to continue to ask. So you can type in morning of 3, afternoon of 2, morning of 4, and when you quit, morning of 3 and morning of 4 is going to tally up to 7, something like that. And so you're going to loop through here until you're done, and when you're done accumulating all those, these are accumulations for the different categories, right? This does the accumulation by category. These would be called an accumulator because it's accumulating, adding up, building card totals, so to speak, based upon the morning, afternoon, or evening. You could even have a weekend one, let's say weekend totals. So then once you're done, you're going to display the totals. Now, if you didn't have any evening totals, those were going to be set to 0 up initially, so it won't change, so it'll be printed 0 down there. Now, to see the program run, it would be something like this. I'm going to run it. So let's say you want morning totals, all right, and you want to say 3. Then you want to pick an afternoon total. See how it's looping through? And you want 2. Then you pick up another morning total, and you put in 4 of those. You can pick an evening total of like 8, and then another afternoon total of 4, and then you say Q to quit, boom. So morning 3 plus the 4 is 7. Somewhere I got 6 for the afternoon and 8 for the evening, and that is how that works. Okay, I'm just going to give you the pseudocode for this one and let you figure out what else you need to do to turn this, because it's not that difficult. You can use the experience you've learned from before. You're going to use a while loop. This means not equal, and there's your done, and I'll let you go to it. Thank you. Have a great day.